Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a rematch against TheKillerNacho from battle number 36, a man who probably needs no introduction, but for those of you who don't know, he is a popular and longtime PokeTuber, and this match actually occurred on his stream a couple of weeks ago. As you can see, he is using a very cool team there, so it should definitely be another good match, and we're going to get into it. So, looking at his team, I really wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with. He definitely has a couple of solid choices there, but he does end up leading with the Donphan, as I decided to lead with my Aggron. So, I'm just going to go straight for the Mega Evolution here into Mega Aggron. And he does outspeed me, and he is just going to go straight for an Earthquake, trying to get as much damage as possible. I am max physical defense, though, plus the filter ability reduces the damage from super effective attacks, so I am able to take that pretty well, surviving with a little over half my health, and I am just going to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on him. So this turn he is going to go for a Rapid Spin. He does not want the rocks up on his side of the field, so that is not going to do like any damage to me, but he is going to get rid of the rocks. I am just going to go for an Ice Punch here, which takes him down by a little more than half, which was great. So he is just going to go straight for another Earthquake this turn, trying to take me out. But luckily I do survive that in the red with 9 HP, which was awesome. That is going to let me fire off an Ice Punch in return, which is going to be enough to finish off the Donphan, dropping him down to 5 Pokemon. So then he is going to come in with Crawdaunt, and he is just going to go straight for the Aqua Jet here, and that is going to be more than enough to finish off my Aggron, dropping me down to 5 Pokemon, and then he is going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So then I'm going to come in with my Machamp, and that is going to force him to switch. He doesn't want to take an attack from this thing, so he's going to come in with Sylveon, probably predicting the fighting move, which I do go for the Dynamic Punch just to get damage and a confusion on whatever he left in. So that is going to take him down by a little less than half, and I do get the mandatory confusion, and I'm going to take some damage from the Life Orb. So this turn I am going to go for the switch. I don't want to take an attack from this thing, so I am going to come in with my Lantern. He is confused this turn, but he does break through the confusion to go for the Moonblast here. And to my surprise, that actually takes me down all the way to about a third of my health. Looks like he is definitely choice specs there based on that damage. I am going to regain some health from the leftovers, but not enough to survive another attack. I actually go for the Volt Switch here, not knowing if I was going to be faster or not, but I do outspeed, which was nice. That is going to do some damage and give me the mandatory switch directly into my Goodra. He is confused still, but he does break through the confusion again, unfortunately, to deliver another Moonblast, which drops me down to about a third of my health. I am max special defense with an Assault Vest, so I am able to survive. I do outspeed him this turn and go for a Sludge Bomb, which is going to be enough to finish off the Sylveon, dropping him down to 4 Pokemon. So then he is going to come back in with Crawdaunt, and he is going to outspeed me. Unfortunately, he is just going to go for a knockoff, which is going to be more than enough to finish off my Goodra, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon. And then he is going to take more damage from the Life Orb. So then I'm going to come in with my Machamp once again, trying to force him to switch. So he actually stays in here and goes for the Crab Hammer. He wins the speed tie, and he actually gets a crit, which did matter. My Machamp was max HP, so I believe I definitely could have survived if not for that, but that is going to take me out and drop me down to 3 Pokemon, so pretty unfortunate turn of events there for me. So then I'm going to come back in with my Lantern, which is going to force him to switch. He doesn't want to get taken out with an electric attack, so he's going to come in with the Registeel. So I just went for a Volt Switch to get some chip damage and the mandatory switch. So I am going to come in with my Alakazam off of that, and he is going to regain some health with the leftovers. So here I am just going to go straight for a Focus Blast to try and get as much damage as possible. Fortunately, I do connect with that, but even so, that is only going to take him down to about a third, which is going to allow him to go for the Stealth Rock to get the entry hazard set up on me, of course. And then he is going to regain more health with the leftovers. So this turn I am going to go for the switch. I don't want to risk missing a focus blast here, so I am going to come in with my lantern and take some damage from the rocks. And he is actually going to switch as well directly into his Ditto, and of course he is going to get the imposter to copy my lantern, which is not so bad. And then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So he is going to outspeed me here. He might be choice scarfed, I'm not entirely sure, but he's going to hit me up with a Scald, which is going to knock me down into the red, but I do survive with 40 HP and go for a Scald of my own, which is not going to do much damage to him, but then I am going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So here he is going to go for the switch. Guess he is not sure if he's going to outlast me at this rate, so he's going to come back in with the Registeel. I actually go for the Dazzling Gleam here, hoping he would stay in, so that's not going to do much of anything to this thing, and I am going to regain more health with the leftovers, and he is also going to regain more health with his leftovers. So here I am just going to stay in and go straight for another Scald, trying to get as much damage as possible. That is going to take him down to about a quarter, but he does survive, and he actually goes for the Earthquake here. I was really hoping he didn't have any good moves for me, but unfortunately he does have that, and it is enough to finish off my Lantern, dropping me down to 2 Pokemon, and he is going to regain more health with the leftovers. So then I'm going to come in with my Talonflame, and I am going to lose half my health to the rocks, unfortunately. And I am just going to go straight for a Flare Blitz here. So that is going to be more than enough to finish off the Registeel and drop him down to 3 Pokemon, as I am going to take some damage from the recoil as well. So then he's going to come back in with Crawdaunt. And he is just going to go straight for the Aqua Jet here. I really don't have any good switches at this point, so I just kind of have to let him take me out with that. So that is going to be the end of my Talonflame and dropping me down to just 1 Pokemon, as he does take more damage from the Life Orb. So finally, I'm going to come back in with my Alakazam, not taking any damage off the Stealth Rock because of my Magic Guard ability. He is just going to go for the Aqua Jet, actually gets another crit on me, but this time it didn't matter because I was carrying a Focus Sash, so I would have survived either way. He's going to take more damage from the Life Orb, and I am going to fire off an Energy Ball in return, which is going to be more than enough to finish off a Crawdaunt, dropping him down to 2 Pokemon. But not really going to matter, unfortunately, because he is just going to come back in with Ditto. The Imposter is going to transform him into my Alakazam, and he is more than likely Choice Scarf, so he is just going to outspeed me here, go for the Shadow Ball, and that is obviously going to be more than enough to finish off my Alakazam. And that is game. So I lost that one 2-0 against TheKillerNacho, but that was still a good game. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. Also, this is going to be the last battle that I post with this team. It actually was very successful, and I did have a lot of fun using it, but as always, I am going to be putting it to the side for now, and starting next time, I will have a brand new team for you guys. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you next time.